Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of TVAndR. As you can see, things are looking a little bit different today. Firstly, I'm barefaced. Yes. And the reason behind that is because I'm going to have one of the biggest celebrity makeup artists on the show today, showing you, firstly, how to get your face beat, and two, if you are a makeup artist and you're sort of trying to figure out how to climb the ropes, how to end up being the one who is beating some of the biggest faces in the country, Audrey Mofokeng is the right person to ask. She's done the likes of Thando Thabethe. In fact, she did my GQ cover, probably all of my covers. She's done DJ Zinhle, Boity Khanyi Mbau. Basically, name them, chances are Audrey has touched their faces. If you are looking to see how you can be just like Audrey, you want to stay tuned to this episode. Or if you just want to, figure out how to beat your face like Audrey beats her face, stay tuned to this episode. And remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Without any further ado, welcome to TVAndR. This is TVAndR. Please welcome Audrey Mofokeng. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
For those who don't know, you're makeup artist to the stars, but just name drop for us a little bit. Who are some of your clients other than Thando Thabethe? Who are some of your other famous clientele?
Other than Thando Thabethe? Well, I'm going to be actually quite controversial. My most favorite clients and the most interesting people that I've come in contact with in my life are those brides that are getting married.
Oh, really?
They don't have, those are the best people because with celebrities, it's always like a frequent thing, to do a face and to dress up and all of that. But with brides, it tends to be more special than that. So, yes. So the brides have always been my number one, believe it or not.
Okay.
And celebrities that I've worked with so far, my goodness, the list is so long. Number one is Thando, then there's DJ Zinhle, there's Lut Love, there's Boity Khanyi, there's Mini Lamini, there's K Naomi, Nadia. Oh my gosh. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's really been an honor to be trusted with such amazing people and such brilliant minds and just gorgeous faces. It's just been an incredible blessing for me to be just a part of all of that. So I don't take that for granted.
With that, I've had some emails from, makeup artists who are trying to come up, send me emails saying, please, can I just do your face, for free? What advice would you give to young up-and-coming makeup artists who are trying to have an endless list like yours?
Sure. Unfortunately, with things like these, you need to start right at the bottom, contrary to what many girls believe that when you are Thando Thabethe's makeup artist, it's just something that happened overnight when in actual fact it didn't. I believe that with the proper training, the proper qualifications, and to start off getting exposure where TV work is concerned, production work. Just tag along. You don't just become an instant known celebrity makeup artist. And I see the pressure that these young girls actually face with on Instagram because every second girl is a makeup artist, and people would think that just seeing Thando's beautiful face is actually easy to make up, and they realize with time that it's actually quite more involved than that. So I say you can't have enough training. Just start at the bottom and just pace yourself up. Okay.
So I decided
I'd say that.
We structure this interview a little bit differently from all of my other episodes. We're actually going to do a beat. We're going to do a face beat while I ask you all these questions. But we're going to keep it
I'm excited.
Simple. So because I thought another point was, for young girls who watch TVAndR and they go to auditions and they just want to look, because you don't want to go to an audition and your face is like looking like you're about to do the cover of GQ. No, you must still look like yourself. So we're doing just a normal face beat. I've applied some moisturizer and some primer. which I think, I guess, is the first thing, right? And this thing, I've always wanted to do this. I feel like I'm a YouTuber. This luminous glow.
My gosh.
This is really
nice.
My
gosh, where's my moisturizer?
Where's
yes,
your moisturizer?
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I'm actually using a MAC Prep and Prime. It's written Natural Radiance. So I actually prefer this because it works with just about any skin tone.
Okay.
Oily combination and all of that. So this is like my safe bet and throughout the year. So I literally apply a small amount of it, and I don't apply products on my hand. It's literally on the palm of the hand, and you dab, dab, dab. And obviously when you apply makeup on clients, you obviously can't use your hands. But obviously, when you apply makeup on your own face, you're welcome to use your own hands.
Okay.
Make sure that you're nicely sanitized and there's no oil on your fingers. So it's literally what I do. Just make sure I have moisturized. So it's just a prep and primer that I'm going to use. And because we're so pressed for time, it's not going to be 100% perfect. But as long as that is there, and because I don't believe in touching up makeup, and now we are using a scenario where this girl is going to auditions. Now, when you're queuing there, Thando, there's no time to be doing touch-ups. And my belief is with South African girls, I can't stress this enough, less is more.
Yes. And that's sort of the direction in which makeup is going anyway, is it not?
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing about South African girls, in fact, African girls, is that we have beautiful natural features. So it's not meant to be a disguise tool. It's literally supposed to enhance what you have. And this whole thing is not supposed to be taking you hours and hours. You don't need a red carpet beat to go to an audition.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, don't do that ever. Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So, okay, then I have my setting spray. So what's yours? Can I see yours?
I'm using the emoji.
That is a set. Yes, that's a set and a fix.
Okay.
So set and a fix. So you apply now and at the end.
Okay.
So now that we got that out of the way, so it's time for the foundation. Are you using a liquid foundation, Thando?
I am.
What kind?
I'm using this YSL liquid foundation. It's my new favorite thing. It's so nice. It's very light. It's very light. Doesn't need much powdering. So it gives you a very, like a gooey finish, a very natural sun-kissed, where you just look like, like you just come from the beach. It's just nice. Yes.
And that's exactly the kind of finish that you look for.
Yeah.
And then tell me, how's the coverage on that foundation?
It's got medium coverage, so it's not heavy at all. So you do, I mean, if you're trying to cover a lot, you do have to apply a little bit more than you would
Yes. So what you do in that case is you apply your first coat, you let it sort of set a little bit, then you go for your second coat.
Okay.
Yeah? So I'm going to use MAC. This is color 6.0, so it's literally 2 shades lighter than me.
Oh. And
then I'm gonna use, I'm gonna blend it with MAC NC50.
Okay.
Well, not that I'm trying to be cute with you, but I just ran out of my own foundation.
Okay. I thought I was like, is there maths to this? Okay. So get the right color. Yeah. Get the right color.
Yes. Get the right color. So with your foundation, make sure that it is the exact skin tone. Usually girls get it wrong that when you use a skin tone lighter, your foundation would look good. In actual fact, it looks ridiculous.
I'm actually the opposite. I find myself using darker because
yes,
I want to look tan.
Yes. And then in other instances, you find that girls are thinking, isn't it too dark?
Yes.
But the whole point is for you to have your neck and your hand to match your foundation.
Yes, please.
That's how you can tell.
Okay.
So the rest you can highlight and contour. So let's go. So I'm ready with my foundation.
What are you using?
I've blended the 2 shades.
Using a brush.
I'm using a foundation brush to distribute my products because if you pour,
is that like a flat brush? You're gonna have to tell us. You have to walk us.
That one. Yes, I'm sorry. That flat brush.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it actually helps distribute nicely your liquid foundation. So I'm just gonna go all over the face. And then make sure that I apply the product all over the face and then go and blend. So I'm also going to use very little foundation because it's summer and I feel like you don't really need heavy foundation every day. It's ridiculous.
You see, like with this color, it was a makeup artist actually that said I should use this color. When I initially apply it, it looks very light. But then after I blend it, I find that it's actually the exact color.
Absolutely.
Does that happen a lot with foundations?
A lot. Same as the MAC foundation that I'm actually using now. In fact, with the combination that I've just blended, it still looks light. As you can see, I don't know if you can see me.
Yes.
It still looks light, but after I've blended and used my beauty blender to make sure that it sets, you will see that it looks almost identical to my skin tone.
So why can't I just use my beauty blender to do this process? Why do I have to use the brush?
Because when you use a beauty blender, because of the sponge, it absorbs your product, and then it won't allow you an even distribution of the product. So you really need your foundation brush. Then after that, your beauty blender.
Oh, so we're just using this to dab on the foundation, basically.
Dab on, yeah. To dab
Am I doing this right?
Well, there's no right or wrong in liquid foundation.
Okay.
Just make sure that you have the product evenly distributed.
Okay. And then I use my blender.
You're going to the neck? Yes. You went down to your neck.
Oh yes, so that it matches, so that there's no end.
There's no right or wrong. Yes.
So that there's no end. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, what's next?
Okay. What's next is your beauty blender. Okay. Now, you hold your beauty blender, Thando. You don't sweep with the beauty blender.
Oh.
You dab. Because when you sweep, you're going to take away the product.
Okay.
So that fixing spray,
yeah.
Remember your fixing spray?
Yeah.
You need to make sure that your beauty blender is nicely moisturized. So spray it for me and then just dab it like that. That's it. That's enough. You don't need it to be too damp. Right?
Okay.
Now, right? So then you dab in this way. That's it. Yeah.
Like that?
So you don't sweep. Make sure that you dab it in. Yeah.
And we do it even on the eyelids, hey? Because people skip the eyelids.
Yes.
And the ears.
Yes. Well, I don't do ears because I wear my hair very, how do you call it?
Down.
Yeah. So you don't really get to see my ears. So.
Okay.
So this is all the coverage I need. I mean, I'm an old woman, but I really don't need that much coverage. I really don't.
What does age have to do with this?
Age, remember that the skin tends to be giving up as you age. So you need like a lot of replenishment on tricky things, and contrary to what other women think, when you age, that's actually when you need very little makeup. So you need to take care of the skin and have like a decent skin routine. I'm waiting for you to finish your
I mean, I will take forever. I think I'm done. Yes.
Blend.
I'm blending.
No, you're not. Here. Look here. You're not.
Well, I have headphones on. This is tricky. Okay.
Yeah, you're sweeping. Don't sweep. Dab in. Yeah.
So how long should you be spending dabbing like this?
If you're serious about your foundation, I'd say 2 minutes.
Okay. I mean, I think I've taken longer than 2 minutes. Okay. What's next?
I thought you'd say that. Then I think from there for me, it's actually concealing, because concealer is very important for me.
Okay.
Concealer just brightens you up, the under the eye and all the highlightable areas. So I always use my concealer, and the one that I actually trust with my entire life is an LA Girl. So every girl has their own LA Girl. Oh, look at you! See? Look at you! So it's really nice and user friendly. That's why I like it. So girls can use whatever concealer that appeals to them, but this is the one for me. So I'm gonna just show you the part where you need to actually apply the concealer. So you actually need to have like a young V shape under your eye. So these are the measurements.
Okay. Yeah, I use mine so often I think it's finished. Okay. Am I putting too much?
Yeah.
No.
You really don't need a lot. Yeah. Yo. Be economical with the product, my guy. Yeah.
Well, that's why it finishes.
No fingers. Yeah. Yes.
There's my V.
You have it on both eyes?
Uh-huh.
Now. Okay. And then I'm going to have like a young highlighting here. Can you see what I've done?
Yes. Like that?
Yes. Now, yes. So you really can't go upper than that. So it's literally a highlightable area, just slightly above your brows.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so that is sorted. And then you need to actually have a young highlightable
beard
situation here. And then this, I would prefer that you use with a brush, but because this is your concealer and that's my concealer, so we can actually use it. But you need to be very careful, very gentle strokes, Thando, because if you go out of your alignment with the concealer, it's going to be very difficult to correct. And remember, this is a look that's supposed to take you 20 minutes. So very gentle strokes. They don't have to be absolutely perfect, but there you are. I'm happy.
How am I doing?
I'm happy.
Great. Okay. It's very straight, actually. Looks like I used a ruler. Okay,
yeah. Yeah. So blend your beauty blender.
Same one.
Now remember, the portion where you actually blended your foundation. You use a different side. So don't use that same side where you use your foundation.
Okay.
Use a clean side,
Okay.
So we start blending from the very same eye where we started, because this concealer dries up very quickly. So you don't sweep, you blend in, you dab in.
And in which direction am I going? Towards the outside?
Yes. I'm very impressed with what you're doing, Thando.
Am I doing good? Mm-hmm. I mean, I've seen you do it a couple of times, so.
One thing that I know you don't have is the patience for a beat, so I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I like quick beats.
And your foundation is super impressive.
Thank you.
So I don't really have a prescribed foundation, because every girl to their own preference. So just go to whatever shop, wherever you buy your makeup, and those girls, those ladies are very well vested with their product knowledge. So you ask them, they must test you, and then you could.
You know how they used to back in the day test your foundation on your hand?
Yes. But remember, those times there was really no foundation for us. It was just a cut and paste thing.
That's true.
Yes. Yeah. So now there's foundation for each and every girl.
So for young girls who, are watching this and want to become makeup artists, where do you even begin? Like, do you go to school? Like, what are some of those, what are the steps?
What is absolutely critical about what we do, Thando, is that you know the product and you understand the business aspect of it. So being a self-taught makeup artist is very admirable.
Yeah.
But you need to get some kind of background where the business part of this thing is concerned, because you don't just do the makeup. It's how you handle your clients, is how you keep up with the trends, and it's just all of it. You have to be like fully committed into this thing. And it's not even about you. I mean, you've seen me at least millions of times going to work without makeup, and people think that it's a bit strange, but it's never about
not
you.
really. Okay, what's next? Am I supposed to blend in the nose?
I have just dabbed in. I've dabbed mine. The tip of your beauty blender, Thando, the tip of your beauty blender, because everything about contouring and highlighting is precision.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can I see?
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Do you have a brush? Because I need you to actually shape your contouring on your nose. I think you went a bit too broad.
Okay. What kind of brush do you need? Like this?
Just a clean small brush. Yes, that's the one.
Okay, so what must I do with it?
And then let me show you. I need you to clean your contouring and just reduce it a little bit.
Oh.
Can you see? And then the other side.
Oh, I always had an issue with this step. Okay.
Yes.
It's almost like you're removing the makeup.
Yeah, well, not really removing, but you're sort of like shaping it, giving it a bit of structure. Yeah. Yes.
How's that? Better?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
So now it's baking time.
Okay. Baking time.
For your concealer.
Okay. And I use like a translucent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a Kryolan Translucent, which is exactly the same color as your one, the Yardley one.
Yes.
And then I use the Beauty Blender, the same portion where I was using my concealer to blend. And then I make sure that my concealer, my translucent does not cake up on the blender itself.
Oh.
And then I dab, I don't sweep.
How much must be on? How much of this must there be?
As little as possible. You'd rather have 2 or 3 coats, so as little as possible. Yeah.
I always thought baking meant putting a lot of it.
Yeah, but you can actually put a lot of it, like first coat, second coat, that type of thing.
Okay.
So if you like, yeah, you can't really put in like a lot of product, because yes, it will just, just create a mess. And remember, under the eye is like one of the most tricky.
Yes, because then you end up with lines
and stuff like that. Yes, yes. That's why other women just don't prefer baking. I'm not sure if you heard, but other women just don't want to be baked because they feel like it becomes a lot under the eyes. So
yeah, that's how I feel. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So whilst we're baking, so we're gonna quickly do our brows.
Yay. Okay.
This is where you're going to punish me.
Yes.
So my suggestion is that you do brows your way and I do brows my way.
No, I want you to I want to see how I want to learn how to do them your way. That's why I did this whole episode.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I might as well do this, because maybe I am a good example, because you can see this nothing.
Yes, you are, and I mean a lot of girls, I mean, I have a lot of friends who have no brows at all, and a lot, what's it called, microblading has become, a fad as well, and people, do that. And I think it would be great as an example to see what ladies can do when, they don't have eyebrows, instead of, the expensive microblading.
Okay. All right. Firstly, I use a MAC waterproof brow set. So it doesn't need to be this.
I found one. I'm so excited.
Amazing. Yeah? Is it a jelly-ish type of thing?
I mean, I bought it at Dischem. It's a clear eyebrow fixer and mascara.
Yes. So you use that first and you do that last.
Okay.
So firstly, you actually brush your brows upward.
Okay.
I do that just to bring them to some kind of an alignment.
Okay.
Because as you brush them up, you can already see that, you're starting to wake up,
Yes.
If you brush your brows the opposite direction on the other eye, you'll see the impact that this has.
Okay, so upwards.
Yes, you brush them upwards. And also, Thando, the new trend is that we leave our brows as natural as possible.
Yes, please.
So we don't tweeze brows, we don't pluck things out like we used to before, because the whole vibe is to have them as natural as possible. Now, Thando, because I have absolutely nothing, I'm trying to create an illusion that I have brows. So I'm using a very dry mascara, a black,
like an old mascara,
like literally, like old.
Yeah.
Like before Mandela got out of prison, old.
Okay.
Because it must be nothing. Because if you use a lot of black on your brows, it will totally mess you up.
Yeah.
So you can't use a black brow. It has to be you can't use a black pencil. So you can go all shades of brow, but black will just totally destroy you.
Okay, so no black pencil on your eyebrows.
No black pencil on your eyes. So I've created my illusion. I feel like I'm satisfied.
Okay.
So here's what I do. I have a brown Morphe pencil. I don't know what you're going to use. It's about to finish. I am heartbroken, but it's a Morphe pencil. It is amazing. And it is a decent brown that you can control.
I mean, I lost my sharpener. I'd use a pencil, but I don't have one. But I use usually this gel.
A gel, yes.
Is that okay?
Good stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Okay, cool.
I don't have it, but you know what I use, because you need to have that option between a gel, a pencil, or a mascara. So
okay. So I use a gel with this like little angled brush. I don't know if you can see it.
With the angled brush, yes, absolutely. One like this, yes.
Okay.
So that actually helps you. So you're as good as holding a pencil.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. So shall we?
Yes, let's.
So the new technique, Thando, is that we have these gentle strokes upwards. Remember when we're doing a mascara, we went
Yes.
upwards with the strokes. So the whole point is not to have like a drawn brow that is visibly artificial, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So we're trying to like create a natural finish on the brow and sort of give it some rough finishing right at the top, you know. I just want to finish this one so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's literally just gentle strokes. So you're not really drawing on your brow. So it's like you're dotting, you're putting some dots to create that. Does it make sense? Can you see where I'm going, Thando?
Yes, I can see. Look, can you see my brow?
Happiness.
Okay. But I must
Happiness.
go till the end, right? Yes, till the end. So even at the end, I must do upwards.
At the end, usually people don't really have a lot. So yes,
Yeah.
I do pull upwards and then sort of try and mitigate that at the arc. So you try and maybe define your arc.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, here, Thando, here's your arc.
Oh, so do you create a new arc? You can if you want to.
You can if you want to, but
like a
if you
mini
have
brow
natural,
lift.
yeah, that's it. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And then we're gonna move on to the other one. So the whole thing does not need to take you half your life. I mean,
we're already over time, so we need to move faster.
Yeah, we had technical problems, but
the idea is to be able to create a look where you can just get up and sort of go. Is that
absolutely,
not
absolutely.
look
Without necessarily trying to look, yes, without trying to disguise. You know, I always say, if you know you have a good skin and you don't really always need a foundation, you know, you can use minerals. You can use minerals, mascara and your lashes, and off you go. So it doesn't really need to be like a full beat every day.
Yeah.
I'm making a mess here, but it's cool.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing.
And remember, brows are not twins, ne?
So they don't have to be identical.
No, brows are not twins. Your own natural brows are not identical. So why do you expect the
fake ones to be?
Yeah, to be identical. Babe,
okay.
I feel like they're half sisters. They're not even sisters. Mine at this stage, I feel like they're half sisters. So
mine
the nicest thing is okay. So in many instances, when you like make a mistake, take a cotton bud and try and remove it with a cotton bud and then get into it. And they don't need to be perfect whilst you draw them, because remember, you still need to shape them with concealer. So, yeah. So, okay, I'm going to leave my brows. It's really not a big deal.
Okay.
I will finish this as we go, because like I feel like I'm going to waste half of my life doing the brows.
Okay.
So,
me too. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now we move on to the concealer. I'm going to be very quick, Thando.
Oh, where is my
we use the same concealer that we use to highlight. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to just expel a little bit of it on my palm. Okay. And then make sure that I have as little product as possible. So I'd rather build it on, because if you have like a lot, you'll make a mess.
Show us what brush you're using.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's this
is this fine?
Flat concealer brush. It's called a concealer brush.
Do I have a concealer brush?
Yes, you must have a concealer brush.
Like that?
Yes, that is a concealer brush. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's not what I've been using it for. Yeah. Okay.
I'd say,
do I have to use that brush?
Use what your hand is comfortable with, Thando, because sometimes we get so stuck up on certain things being used.
Is this fine? Is this fine?
I feel like if it works for you, then use it. Okay. Yes. Okay. The whole point is to actually have a pointy edge that will help you with the definition of your concealer on the brows. Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing?
So we're just trying to make sure that our brows at least try and look like sisters.
Okay.
By just concealing them.
So we go under the brow.
I'm not gonna yes. So I usually, let me see how you conceal. Oh, that is great. That is great.
But
I was just panicking the way you were holding it, and I'm thinking, yo, my gosh, what is she doing?
No.
But it looks great.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
I like it.
Okay.
Yes.
And then do we go at the top as well, or do we just do the bottom?
I think for now, let's not go at the top. And it's not always necessary for you to go at the top. Remember, we're just assuming that you only have 20 minutes before leaving for work. So
okay.
Sometimes you really won't have time to do all these fancy things.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're putting very little products, right?
Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. So you don't want to put
I
too
feel
much.
like my brows look a bit decent. Yeah.
I mean, yours look much better than mine. Okay. Well, I hope so. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold on. I think because you don't want an obvious line on your eyebrows.
Yes. So if you don't want an obvious line, I see some girls would buy a concealer that is almost identical to their foundation, and that's also fine. I mean, that's also fine.
Okay, how are my brows looking? Oops.
They look like sisters. They look like they even have the same surname, so I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about removing the front of the brows? Because I do that so that there's no definitive starts. You know, so that your brows don't look like they start somewhere and end somewhere. Is that something I should do?
Yes. Especially for your everyday, I'm going to the office type of look.
Yes.
You know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am basically waiting for you.
I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
Hmm?
So I have a little bit of this left, so I'm just gonna throw it on my face, on my eyelids.
With the same brush?
I've actually taken a very clean brush so I can blend, because I didn't go as minimal as you did. So I'm trying to clean off the excess. So that seems to be done.
So we're going on the whole eyelid.
I'm going on the whole eyelid. And remember, the bunch of the product needs to be on the eyelid, and then on the crease, we're just going to put in a product, but very little of it, because you actually need the product here.
Okay.
On the lid. That's where the product must go in. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to use one shadow that I know most girls are using, which is like a gold. It's nice and neutral, zero complications.
Where are we putting this?
I'm just gonna use that. No, I'm still blending my concealer.
Okay.
Remember, concealer dries. So if you go and put another product, if it's not well blended, then you're actually going to have some rough finishes. So it's not gonna look good. So I actually need to find myself a very gold. Oh, here's one. It's not gold, it's yellow, but it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So if that is done, then we can proceed to our eyeshadow. Because of time, we're not gonna do your face. We're not gonna do all these hectic things, because in any event, women don't really need that. And my advice is, play around your nude shades.
Yes, those are my favorites. Yes.
Yeah, those play around the nudes.
Okay. Oh, my brows look great. Okay.
You see. So now I'm actually gonna try and find. Sorry. Give me the Kryolan ones, Lulu.
Yeah, I'm also using a Kryolan.
That one, the Inglot.
Not Inglot. Okay, I'm using.
That is amazing. Can I see?
Don't judge my colors because they're barely there.
I'm not. I mean, I'm in the same predicament as you. I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, it's not over until it's really over with Kryolan. I mean, their product is a lot. So I mean, the pigmentation is fabulous. So I'm actually gonna go with matte as well, Thando.
So what color are you doing?
I haven't yet decided. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do just a neutral, like brown, like a brown.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this shade over here. Um, Dude, it's written deep brown. I don't know what it's called, but it's sort of tilting towards the purple, but it's the matte subtle one. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna mix it with this just to make my eye interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna go with like this top. It's an NYX one. It's like a little orangish. This one here, and then can I use it with the brown like
Yes,
that? And
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay,
Same family.
okay.
And we didn't explain why we're actually concealing the eye.
Yes,
It's actually for your eyeshadow to
the pop.
sit easily and
Okay,
to set and to just be popping, you know. So,
okay.
oh my gosh, I love this. I'm
So where
loving
are
this
you
picture.
putting that?
I'm
You're
actually
leaving me
going
all over
straight
the
to the
eye.
lid. Okay,
Lid.
sorry, darling. We're going straight to the lid.
Okay.
Remember, this is a 20-minute beat. So go
Okay.
straight to the lid. Yeah.
Okay.
So because we're doing matte shadows, so that's fine because you can always dust off the one product and then go on to the other. But with shimmery and matte, you always have to separate your brushes because you can't use a shimmery
Oh.
brush on a matte product. It will just mess you up completely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is lovely. I love this. It's a belly there type thing, so I love it.
So just the lid, hey?
Yeah,
Just on
just
the
the
lid.
lid. Just the lid.
Okay.
Your color is dope.
It is, isn't it? It's
Love
my
it.
favorite.
I love it.
It's my go-to.
And I love it.
If I'm an upcoming makeup artist and I don't have the money to buy all of those products, what on earth, where do I begin?
Good question. Um, you can't, there are no shortcuts around foundation.
Mm.
I'm not even implying that every single up and coming makeup artist should actually instantly dive into the most expensive product because
Yeah.
you know it doesn't make financial sense. Remember, you're still training, you're still gonna do like lots and lots of free makeup. So I'd say go to Discam. There's
Yeah.
amazing brands. Essence would
LA
help with quite a
Girl.
few products. LA Girl
I love it.
and their foundations, their eyeshadows. I mean, the entire product range is just fabulous.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
So Thando,
next?
usually during the day, I feel like my eyes are fine like this. There's a little bit of color. It doesn't look like I'm going to a club. It looks like I'm going straight into the boardroom, but there's a little bit of color.
So you just apply one color? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah, it depends on the amount of time you have. Let me see. I like what you're doing because like you're blending it.
Yes,
What are you blending it off?
I'm blending. I'm nothing really. I'm using a little bit of translucent just to sort of so that it just is a natural fade off. Is that the right thing
It's
to
very
do?
important that you share that with us because sometimes the assumption that blending with the product itself would give you that nice finishing when it
No,
won't.
when
So
it
you
just
really need it. Yes,
it
you need
makes
a
a bigger
translucent to
mess.
actually absolutely. And I can't stress enough, blending is everything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't wear makeup. Otherwise, just leave it. Blending is everything.
But how do you know when you've blended enough?
You will know.
Okay. It just looks
Yes.
like it's coming together when it's
Yes.
enough.
Your conscience will tell you that, Jesus, you look good.
Okay.
Or you will go, man, something is wrong.
Something is off. Okay, sharp.
Let me see. You see, now these are the earthy colors that I would recommend each and every girl to have because each and every earthy color, in the orange family, in the brown family, it translates differently on each and every skin. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this is it's good for you for your everyday situation.
Okay. What's
It's
next?
nice, it's fresh. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner. Maybe not.
What if I don't want to wear liner? Like,
Don't.
especially, yeah, because I'm not a fan of wearing liquid liner. Just because I have individual lashes and then to take that off is just a mission.
Yes. So, I mean, partly why, the likes of you would wear those individual lashes is to actually try and save time and make sure that you get a decent face like within those
in seconds.
Yeah, so because I have all the time in the world to actually get a face, which hardly happens.
Yes.
So me and those lashes, it won't work. It won't work.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm done with my eyeshadows. So the thing with me is lashes are everything.
Yes.
The strip lashes are everything. So that's the thing I'm gonna do last. So we're just gonna quickly jump into the contouring.
Okay.
And I am going to use my very basic contouring set. What do you use to contour with?
Ooh, I mean, contouring for me is a very tricky situation because it's always really hard to get the color right. I use like different little MAC powders. So
yes.
is that fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I also have like this Revlon. I think it's like my mom's old makeup. It's like literally a dark skin toned.
Aha, that is gorgeous.
So I mean, I decide
really
how much
gorgeous.
time I have.
Yeah. So when you don't have time like we don't now, so I'm going straight into the contouring through powders.
Yes.
Yeah. So you still get the desired outcome. So
what brush are you using?
Here's how I measure. So here's how I measure the way you should contour. So there's your cheek. You go.
Okay, like this.
Yeah, like that. So
what kind of brush are you using?
I'm gonna show you. It's actually a contouring brush. It should actually be something like this. So I prefer my old one because I don't know.
So this is too rounded, right? I imagine this is too rounded.
That is too rounded. So you need something like this.
I have one like that.
More like a rectangular shaped type of situation.
Something like that? Wait.
Yes.
Is this fine? But I had another one. But this should work, right? This is fine. Like something like this is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
So let me see. Let me see like this. Okay. So I need you to pinch the bristles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have
so you can define your contouring line.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm using something equivalent to my MAC powder, which would have been like 2 shades darker. So I always say, yeah, with your contouring, you can use the product that is sort of like 2 shades darker. So I don't know if you see, I love my contouring because I have a round face and I feel like with deep contouring, I feel like I'm slim. I don't know, it works for me.
I'm very intimidated by it. I've just never gotten it 100% right. And how far down do we go?
Okay, you go up and down, up and down. So once your line is nicely defined, when you can see it, then you take a little bit of the product and you go upwards, you sweep upwards so that it does not give you like a straight, unblendable line. You sweep upward. Does it make sense?
Like that?
Yes. Yes. And then you go towards the, almost like you're shaping a 7. Yes, towards your hairline like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
make sense?
7. Yes. Okay.
I'm a big believer of contouring, guys.
What's next? We've got 10 minutes.
Okay. The contouring is almost done. I don't know if you are going to use a blusher because I can't have a look without a blusher. So I need a blusher.
Yes, I'm going to use a blusher.
I'm going to use a blusher myself. And then I'm using MAC.
I mean, I've got this. What is this? I mean, I don't know.
Eggplant, I think it's what it's called.
I have this palette. It's also like a contouring. It's an afterglow palette. So they've got 2 shades of pinks. I think they're.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So which ones are you gonna use?
I'm thinking this is like I've had this forever, and it's my favorite go-to blusher because it's not too much. It's not too pink. So I think I'm gonna stick with this one.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Okay. So I'm gonna blush. So see where we defined our contouring line, we just go slightly above that. So because my blush is a bit harsh, it's like, do not try this at home.
Ooh, type of mine blush. Too, seemingly, apparently. Okay, yeah. It is a different. Okay.
I feel like girls don't blush these days, and it hurts me. It really hurts me.
We're afraid of blush. We're afraid.
Well, I know why. I mean, we are very rich in that history, Yama blush, but
yeah,
this thing can be done differently. So what you do is, if your blush is too strong, no problem, you leave it. Then we start using your shimmers and stuff like that. You take your gold deposit and then you quieten down
Your blusher.
Tighten down your blusher with that gold. Yeah, gold will always cancel whatever pink or orange you think you have in your face.
Okay.
So I feel I'm nicely contoured. So now we are removing that baking situation. So what are you going to remove it with? I'm actually using a MAC mineral.
Oh.
I'm using a brush to remove it.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, you can use that. So I'm gonna use a MAC powder.
So is that
when
like
I remove the powder?
Is that like a so explain what that product is.
Okay, it's a mineralized
it's like press powder.
Skin finishing.
Is it like press powder? No.
Aha.
Yes.
Actually, never mind that. Let me use something similar to yours. I'm gonna use this.
Okay.
Is that the same as what you have?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So it's a Maybelline. It's actually a Maybelline. It's a
this is
Me or something.
Okay.
220 natural beige. So it is a it is a
pressed powder.
A pressed powder. Yeah. So why Lulu, why we use a pressed powder to actually remove the baking is that we don't remove whatever product that we applied underneath, and we actually blend in.
Oh. Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yes, this is remarkable. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like my nose is still flat, you know?
So then what are we going to do?
I feel like it's still flat. We're going to take the contouring powders that we used and actually try and highlight my nose. Okay. Sorry, contour my nose, sorry.
Okay. I'm going to do the same.
I'm so happy with my nose right now, Thando.
That was quick.
It looks nice and contoured.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to take my fixing spray. Oh, sorry, I'm going to wait for you.
Okay, how's my nose looking? Contoured.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
And then I am concerned with your finishing here, Thando. So I need you to take your MAC powder. Your finishing here must just be blended nicely. Take your MAC powder, the one that's similar to your, the one that's similar to your skin tone, and try and blend that, those MAC powders.
Oh, these ones?
Yes.
And then do what?
So I need you to do this, like here. I need you to do that, so that
it goes away.
You quieten that, yes.
That noise.
Quieten that, that
that's
noise.
Magic. I used to want to just remove it when I see that. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I've lost the
So
lash.
instead of you going in with your fingers and putting corona on your eyes, you can use cotton buds.
Okay. Well, the future. Yeah. Okay, next.
So now I'm going to fix my face.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put my shimmers. So I'm just going to go into the gold deposit.
You don't have to wait for it to dry first?
You have to wait for it to dry, otherwise you're going to create a huge mess.
Yes.
But I'm just preparing the products here. So I'm definitely going to use the Global Glow and the gold deposit, and that's it.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay.
Okay, these are the
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, can I use this?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I know you're gonna use. Let me see again. You're gonna use those two at the bottom. Yeah. And then the one on Yes. But have fun. I mean, play with those. And then I see the one with the undertone of pink. Yes. That you also need to play with it as well.
Okay. So what do I do now? Yeah. I've literally got 5 minutes left and my meeting starts.
Okay, yeah. Right. So now I use this brush. The bristles are a bit soft, just for precision for my shimmer, because I don't want you don't want your shimmer to be all over your face. Okay. So for me to gain control of my shimmer, I actually use a brush this size. Oh. So it's either a blending brush or it's usually like ovalish.
Okay, so like, can I use this one?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go, I'll go with Spotlight. Okay. So I'm going like here.
Yes. So you don't go that way.
Yeah.
So your measurements would be from here to here.
Okay, so not too far.
Yeah, not too far. Unless if you know that you're going to wear your hair all the way down.
Okay.
Then you can do that. Yeah. And then I am done. Last but not least, I'm taking even a lighter highlighter. It's the Global Glow. So the gold deposit is, I love the gold deposit.
Okay.
I mean, every girl should have a gold deposit.
I mean, is this a gold deposit?
Yeah. And then,
is this a gold deposit?
Yes, and then with the fan brush, I'm using, no, that's a Global Glow, my baby. What
is this what you were using just now? It says soft and gentle.
Okay. That's also nice. So that would be for you. So I'm using Global Glow. It really doesn't matter. Once you're ready to buy your bronzers, go to a retail store. They'll recommend the right one for you.
Okay.
And then this is what I do.
Yours looks so much better than mine.
Right at the top of your, what do you call this? The cheek.
Yes, your cheekbone.
Right at the top of the cheekbone. Yeah, corner lap. Ne? And then...
yeah, I'm glowing.
Take the tip of your fan brush. And with your nose, you have to be gentle because you don't want to be highlighting wrong areas. Just now,
yes. Oh, we're using a fan brush now.
Yeah, but the tip of it, Thando, the tip of it. Let me see how big your fan brush is. No, your one is perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Your one is right. Yeah. Because my one is scattered because it's old. Yeah. And then are you putting your lashes?
No.
You're good with lashes. So I'm just going to go onto the lipstick and there you are. So here's a decent face. It should take you 15 minutes.
Yay. This is amazing.
The trick is get the correct foundation, get the correct concealer, and don't try and disguise your face. Don't drag queen yourself and just less is more. And that's it. Yeah. So I'm putting my lip gloss and I am good for work.
And in closing, just for, young people who might be demotivated, I mean, there was COVID-19. Makeup artists were really affected by it because, of course, if no one's working, no one's trying to look cute.
Yes.
What is your, just in closing, the advice around how to be the best in this field?
To be consistent, to continue training, to continue learning. There's brilliant makeup artists all over the world learning every single day. Try and use up your time to sharpen your skill because you'll never know where you're going to be. You'll never know who's going to be watching you. So make sure that you don't copy someone else's signature. Try and create your own signature. Try and find yourself before you actually want to be out there and be known as so and so. Trust yourself, sharpen your skill on a daily basis, and invest in good product. Good foundation, I can't stress enough, Thando. I mean, other accessories that are easily affordable, but foundation can just break you. Yeah. And skin prep is everything, Thando. I mean, if you can't afford your primers and stuff like that, hey man, I'll even settle for Vaseline.
Can you use Vaseline as a primer?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But in summer you will see flames, you see.
Yeah, I mean literal flames. You'll go up in flames. Love it.
Absolutely.
Dre, this has been amazing. I'm gonna complete my look. For those, where can people find you?
On Instagram, Dre the Makeup Artist. I am free and available to engage. As long as I get like brilliant constructive questions that are makeup related, I'm free to answer any question. And if people want us to do this again, or if they want me to do like a hectic 1-hour tutorial, I can do that. But I am Dre the Makeup Artist on Instagram.
Yes, so, love it.
That's where people can find me.
Dre, it's been absolutely amazing. I've had
so
much
fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Have a beautiful one. Bye.
Thank you so much. Take care. Mwah.
Well, that was very different from any of the episodes we've done on TVAndR, like ever. But I think it was very instrumental. Hopefully, it'll better get you prepared for your castings. If you're an up-and-coming makeup artist, perhaps there's little tricks and tips that you took from Audrey. Thank you so much for watching. Again, remember to comment with guests that you think I should feature on the show. And also tell all your friends to comment, like, and subscribe. Until 2 weeks' time, cheerio.